Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two postseason hopefuls in the National League go head-to-head in a potential wild card preview. Next. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Loop down towards short, and one gone. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Digging in, Adam Frazier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Frazier hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Row, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Down the first baseline. Hoskins has it. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Joe Musgrove gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's already got 7 RBIs in this series alone. Now, credit to his teammates. They're getting on base in front of him. But it seems like every time they're out there, he's the one bringing them home.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, throw a 10 over it and bring out the crowd. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. Hernandez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Reese.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, but he hasn't driven in any runs in his last 10 games. He needs to turn that around.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Belted high and deep into right center. Chisenhall racing back at the track. The wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 36 on the year for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Stepping up now, Colin Moran comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know what, Dan? These teams are so close on paper. It's going to be execution that gets one of these teams over the hump.
I agree with you, D-Roy. I think one of the things that you believe that good pitching is going to eventually stop good inning. I think whichever one of these two teams pitches best the remaining part of the schedule is going to be the team that comes out on top in this division.
Josh Bell the next to hit. This is pulled into right. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Moran, base runner at first with 1 out. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1.
Batting it.
Coming to the plate now, Elias Diaz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Segura charging in on it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-0. Up next will be Nick Williams.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Jared Eichhoff, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Chisenhall is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. 9-1-2 due up.
Joe Musgrove.
Now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Starling Marte. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Grounded to third. Franco has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Stepping into the box, Elvis Andrus. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Line towards center field. Pereira is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 2-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Huddy.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, G. Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time. That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bryce Harper. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more. This is skied into short left center. Dickerson over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he drives a liner to right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Now to the plate, Josh Bell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is pulled into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it to Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. I'll tell you, these guys seem well aware that this is a must-win situation for both of them. They know they're not going to have the luxury of falling back on a wild card berth.
You know, D-Row, you get late into the season like this, and you really have to keep your concentration not only on the mound but in the batter's box. You're starting to get a little bit tired, and you see the schedule starting to come to an end.
Yeah, Dan, I'm with you. It becomes mental right now. Physically, everybody's hurting a little bit. You can grind it out when you know you have a chance at the postseason. Mentally, you got to stay focused.
And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. Scorched to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Diaz at second with 2 down. Pops this one up. Hernandez waits on it. And that retires the side. Pirates leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Debo, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Striding in, Maikel Franco. From the stretch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The pitcher, Jared.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. One and one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson's there, and that's the second out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hard on the ground towards short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're up 2-0. Ready now, Elvis Andrus. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy. And this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Now batting.
Into the box, Colin Moran. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Josh Bell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Bucks draw a bit closer on this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Phillies 2 and the Pirates 1. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Right.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Rhys Hoskins will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Harper leads off second with nobody out. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. On a line to shortstop. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Nick.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Richard Rodriguez come on now as he prepares to pitch in his 85th game this year.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Odubel Herrera will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Line drive to left. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Franco is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle.
Cabrera.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chisenhall leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here's another 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Popped him up. Hernandez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Marte hits a little over the 270 mark. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Edgar Santana gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Edgar Santana.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2. Hit hard to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Digging in, Jared Eichhoff. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Grounded to the right. Frazier right there, and that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper foul. Santana has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Segura is off of first with 2 away. The 0-2 once more. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Left side, but well foul. Lined hard toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Elvis Andrus. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in 1. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Next to the Pirates, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So striding in, Colin Moran. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit towards center. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score holds. It's 3-1. Kyle Crick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Pittsburgh, number 30, Kyle Crick.
And now Bryce Harper. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chisenhall is there. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-0. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now
stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, as the lead remains 3-1. So coming to the plate, Josh Bell hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Segura is there for it. 1 down.
The right fielder.
Into the box. Lonnie Chisenhall. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there. 2 down. Now at the plate, Elias Diaz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Throw on to first to take care of him, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jared Eichhoff hangs win number 11 on his line, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies earned the 3-game series sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-1. Trevor Richards earned win number 7 this season, helping lead the Marlins to a win over Cincinnati 3-1. The Nationals finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-1. The Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-4. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 4-2. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 11-2. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-5. Manny Machado had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as San Diego beat the Dodgers 12-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. C.J. Cron had 3 hits and drove in 3, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 6-3. His modest hitting streak now stands at 9 straight games. The Indians got 11 hits overall as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-1. Ramon Laureano was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading the Athletics to victory over the Royals 6-3. The Rangers completed a short 2-game sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-1. The Yankees grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 9-0. The Houston Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 5-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.